All right, Yankees fans, let's dive into the latest updates regarding the team's pitching staff and what this could mean for the upcoming season. The New York Yankees have just made a move that could prove to be quite strategic, especially given the number of injuries that have plagued the starting rotation as opening day approaches. Yesterday's signing adds depth to the bullpen, but there's more to it than meets the eye. Paul Blackburn, the latest addition, isn't just any bullpen arm. He brings with him significant starting experience, which would be a real asset when the team is facing uncertainty with key pitchers like Carlos Rodon and Garrett Cole, both of whom are on the injured list to start the season. Having someone like Blackburn available provides the Yankees with flexibility and a security net, allowing him to step in as a spot starter when needed while also contributing in relief appearances. Blackburn's versatility is one of the key factors that makes this signing noteworthy. While his primary role may be in the bullpen, he has enough experience as a starter to take on different responsibilities depending on the team's needs. With the Yankees' rotation currently in flux due to injuries, having a pitcher who can adapt to multiple roles could make a meaningful difference over the course of the season. In a situation where Rodon and Cole are still recovering, Blackburn can be used as a swingman, someone who fills gaps and helps stabilize the pitching staff when needed. This kind of flexibility is particularly valuable for a team that is looking to maintain competitiveness despite setbacks. Looking back at Blackburn's performance, his career has had its ups and downs, but there are indicators that he can rise to the occasion when properly utilized. His 2022 season, for instance, saw him performing as an all-star starter, showing that he has the talent and potential to succeed at a high level. While his overall career numbers might not immediately impress, it's important to consider the context of his appearances and the teams he has pitched for. Last season, his early performance with the New York Mets was challenging, posting a 0-3 record with a 6.23 ERA over just a few starts. However, after moving mid-season to the Yankees, his numbers showed improvement. In 15 1/3 innings, he recorded a 5.28 ERA, 16 strikeouts, 16 hits allowed, 9 earned runs, and 3 home runs. This indicates that under the right circumstances, with proper coaching and support, Blackburn is capable of contributing effectively. Beyond the statistics, Blackburn's familiarity with the New York pitching environment is an advantage. Having experience with Yankees pitching coach Matt Blake, he understands the system and the expectations, which can accelerate his adjustment and performance. At 31 years old, he brings veteran experience to a bullpen that is in need of depth and reliability. The Yankees' bullpen has been a point of concern, especially with the departures of Devin Williams and Luke Weaver to the New York Mets, which left gaps that needed to be addressed. The addition of Blackburn, alongside other long relief options like Ryan Yarbrough, provides the Yankees with pitchers who can eat innings, stabilize late-game situations, and even step in as spot starters when injuries impact the rotation. Versatility is clearly the theme for this offseason. The Yankees are looking for players who can contribute in multiple roles, not just in one position. This philosophy extends beyond the pitching staff, with position players like Ahmed Rosario being tested at first base to provide additional support where needed. For pitchers, it's about having swingmen and long relievers who can handle multiple scenarios. Blackburn fits this mold perfectly. The projected opening day rotation for 2026 may see David Bednar continuing as the closer, a role he excelled in last season. Following him, Fernando Cruz appears to be in line for the 8th inning setup, given his strong postseason performance. For the 7th inning, Tim Hill seems likely to take the lead, but there are questions about consistency, which makes additional reliable bullpen arms even more valuable. Middle relief will feature players like Camilo Doval and Brett Hedrick, who have had varying degrees of success with the Yankees. Doval, coming from the San Francisco Giants, had some struggles upon arrival, but should benefit from a full offseason to refine his command and pitch repertoire. Hedrick represents another interesting option in the middle innings, potentially solidifying the rotation of the bullpen and providing stability when the starters exit the game. Long relief, where Blackburn and Yarbrough come into play, becomes critical in bridging innings and ensuring the Yankees can manage workloads effectively. Blackburn's role is particularly significant because it represents an insurance policy against the uncertainties that come with injuries and inconsistencies in starting pitching. While Rodon and Cole are expected to return and contribute significantly, the Yankees are clearly hedging their bets by adding a pitcher who can adapt to multiple roles. It's not just about numbers or statistics. It's about creating a structure within the pitching staff that allows the team to be competitive no matter what challenges arise. The ability to have someone who could be a spot starter, a long reliever, and a situational pitcher is invaluable in a league where injuries and unexpected performance swings are part of the game. Furthermore, the psychological impact of having a reliable backup should not be underestimated. Knowing that there is a capable veteran like Blackburn available can relieve pressure from the rotation and bullpen, allowing other pitchers to focus on their primary roles without overextending themselves. This can also foster competition and development within the staff, as younger pitchers and those returning from injury can work alongside experienced players who have seen various game situations and understand how to manage high-pressure innings. The Yankee strategy seems to be about building a well-rounded pitching staff that can weather the inevitable challenges of a long season. With the current rotation and bullpen composition, having players who can adapt to multiple situations ensures the team maintains depth and resilience. Blackburn's signing fits neatly into this strategy, providing both short-term assistance and potential long-term value. His prior experience with the Mets adds an interesting layer to the dynamic, as he brings familiarity with crosstown rivalries and the intensity that comes with playing in New York. This understanding of local dynamics, combined with his on-field versatility, makes him a unique asset to the Bronx Bombers. As the season approaches, it will be interesting to see how the Yankees utilize Blackburn and how he adapts to his new role. With opening day just around the corner, every move counts, and this signing demonstrates the team's commitment to maintaining flexibility and depth in the pitching staff. Whether acting as a spot starter, a long reliever, or a situational arm in the bullpen, Blackburn is poised to make an impact. His ability to adjust and perform under different circumstances could very well be a deciding factor in critical moments throughout the season, especially given the ongoing uncertainties with key starters. The emphasis on versatility, depth, and experience is clear when evaluating the Yankees' roster decisions this offseason. By adding players like Blackburn, the team not only addresses immediate needs, but also sets itself up to navigate the highs and lows of a full Major League Baseball season. With injuries, performance fluctuations, and the pressure of competing in the American League East, having adaptable and experienced players is invaluable. Blackburn, with his mix of starting and bullpen experience, represents the type of strategic acquisition that can provide stability and confidence to the entire pitching staff. This approach aligns with a broader trend in baseball, where flexibility and multi-role capability are highly prized. Teams are no longer just filling positions. They are constructing rosters with players who can shift roles as situations demand. For the Yankees, this means having a pitcher who can step into a starting role if needed, contribute effectively in long relief, and also handle high-pressure situations in the late innings. Blackburn's skill set and experience make him well-suited to fulfill these expectations, offering the team multiple ways to manage its pitching resources efficiently. Even when looking at Blackburn's prior performance challenges, the Yankees appear confident in his potential to rebound. The mid-season transition from the Mets to the Yankees seemed to bring out improvements in his game, and with a full offseason to prepare, he could recapture some of the success he had as an all-star starter in 2022. This kind of bounce-back potential is exactly what the Yankees are aiming for, as they balance risk with strategic reward in building their roster. In short, the signing of Paul Blackburn represents a multifaceted move for the Yankees, providing depth, versatility, and experience at a time when both the rotation and bullpen could benefit from reinforcement. His ability to serve in various roles, combined with his familiarity with the New York pitching environment, positions him as a valuable asset. As the season unfolds, watching how he is deployed and how he adapts to the Yankees system will be key in evaluating the long-term impact of this signing, and whether it can provide the team with the stability and flexibility it needs to compete at a high level throughout the year. The Yankees' commitment to constructing a versatile pitching staff capable of handling both expected and unexpected challenges reflects a clear understanding of the demands of a full Major League Baseball season. Paul Blackburn's addition aligns perfectly with this strategy, offering both immediate contributions and the potential for critical long-term value as the team navigates injuries, rotation uncertainties, and the pursuit of consistent performance across the pitching staff. By integrating a pitcher who can serve multiple roles, the Yankees are not only addressing current needs, but also preparing for the rigors of a season where flexibility and adaptability are paramount, ensuring the team can maintain competitive edge and resilience no matter what obstacles arise. This approach to roster construction, emphasizing versatility, depth, and strategic acquisition, underscores a broader philosophy within the organization that seeks to optimize resources, develop talent effectively, and maintain competitiveness under varying circumstances. With Paul Blackburn, the Yankees gain a player who can contribute in multiple ways, providing options for the coaching staff to manage innings, matchups, and unforeseen challenges, while also offering the player a chance to reestablish himself and potentially thrive in different capacities. The importance of having such adaptable players cannot be overstated, particularly for a team like the Yankees that operates under high expectations and intense scrutiny. Blackburn's experience, adaptability, and prior familiarity with the New York baseball landscape make him an asset who can immediately influence both the performance and the strategic flexibility of the pitching staff. In many ways, his presence ensures that the Yankees have a safety net, not just for emergencies, but also to experiment and optimize their pitching approach throughout the season, balancing risk with calculated opportunity to maximize results across various scenarios. This signing highlights the Yankees' continued focus on balancing established talent with flexible options, aiming to strengthen the overall depth of the team. As the season progresses, having a player like Blackburn ready to fill multiple roles provides insurance against potential setbacks and allows the organization to explore strategic variations without compromising performance. His ability to perform in both starting and relief roles means the Yankees can approach the season with confidence, knowing that they have a reliable option who can adapt as needed. Flexibility and depth remain central to the Yankees' strategy, and Blackburn's addition exemplifies this focus. With injuries impacting key starters, a mix of veteran experience and adaptability becomes essential for maintaining a competitive edge. By bringing in a player capable of handling various situations, the Yankees ensure that they have the tools necessary to respond to challenges, preserve their rotation, and optimize bullpen usage, creating opportunities for other pitchers to develop and perform effectively. As opening day nears, the Yankees are clearly taking steps to reinforce their pitching staff, balancing immediate needs with long-term planning. Paul Blackburn represents an acquisition that addresses multiple angles: a long reliever, a potential spot starter, and a seasoned presence who can help guide other pitchers. His track record, while mixed, demonstrates resilience and adaptability, which are exactly the qualities needed in a bullpen that is adjusting to departures, injuries, and evolving roles. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. In a move that has sent shockwaves through the baseball world, whispers are growing louder that the New York Yankees are setting their sights on none other than Corey Seager. The Yankees, a team no stranger to headline-grabbing maneuvers, appear ready to shake up the MLB landscape once again, and the potential acquisition of Seager would be nothing short of monumental. Sources close to the organization suggest that talks have been quietly progressing behind closed doors, fueling speculation among fans and analysts alike. Seager, a player whose combination of power, precision, and defensive prowess has made him one of the most coveted names in the league, would bring a new level of dynamism to the Yankees lineup. While details remain scarce, insiders hint that the team is exploring multiple avenues to secure the shortstop, with some suggesting a blockbuster trade could be on the horizon. The mere idea of Seager donning the pinstripes has ignited social media, with fans flooding forums and sports channels with theories about how he might fit into New York's roster and what kind of impact he could have on their championship aspirations. Analysts are divided on the strategy behind this rumored pursuit. Some argue that the Yankees are aiming to fortify their infield with a player whose offensive output is matched by his defensive reliability, while others suggest it could be a calculated gamble to re-energize a fan base hungry for marquee signings. Either way, the speculation has added a new layer of intrigue to the off-season chatter. Market watchers are already debating potential trade packages, with names being floated as part of hypothetical deals, though nothing has been confirmed. If this rumor proves true, it could mark one of the most significant acquisitions in recent Yankees history. Seager's arrival would not only alter the team's on-field dynamics, but also reshape expectations in a division known for its fierce competition. Until official announcements are made, the baseball world remains on high alert, with every report and insider tip dissected for clues. For now, fans are left to imagine the possibilities, dreaming of a lineup bolstered by one of the game's brightest talents and pondering just how the Yankees might execute what could be a franchise-defining move. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.